Good morning, guys. I'm going to show you how to find out what assignments you have to do per your class. So this might look different than yours because I'm a teacher in the Google Classroom and you're a student. But this works for all of us. If you go to classwork here below, even if you're in the computer, you could click on classwork. You're able to see all the tabs. Now, they're not going to appear until every single assignment is posted. But here at the top, you have attendance, your teacher office hours, and then here in the English portion. In the English portion, if you have Miss Caraballo, Gonzalez, Mendiola, or Quintanilla, or Miss Day, you're all doing the same assignment. So all of you are submitting what is poetry. Now, if you're with Miss Posito, NELD, you're doing that one. ESL, reading with Miss Posito, you're doing that one. Now, you don't see Mr. Gutierrez and Mr. Strong right now. That's because their assignments are posted tomorrow. Now, if you have Mr. Gutierrez, you will look at the tab that has Mr. Gutierrez in parentheses. If you have Strong, you will look at the tab that has Strong in parentheses, and you'll be able to do that. You don't have to do both of them. They're the same assignment. So depending on who is your teacher, you're doing that one. Now, history, the same thing. You have Ms. Sandoval, Mr. Ovalle. Whoever is your history teacher, you're doing that one. You go to that tab, and if Ms. Sandoval is my teacher, I'm going to click on Ms. Sandoval's assignment. If my teacher is Mr. Ovalle, I will click on Mr. Ovalle's. AP Road Geography. It's the same thing, Arroyo or Sandoval, Davila. You're doing whichever one is your teacher, you're doing that assignment. Now, math. In math, we have five teachers, actually. We have Mr. Benitez, Ms. Wimsett, Valencia, Ruiz, and Rosenblum. If you're in Algebra 2, make sure that you're looking only at Ms. Wimsett and me. Now, if you're in my class, you are looking at under my tab that has Benitez. If you're Ms. Wimsett, you're looking at the tab under Ms. Wimsett. If you're in geometry and your teacher is Mr. Valencia, you look at the Mr. Valencia's tab in geometry. If your teacher is Mr. Ruiz, you look at that one. If you're in Algebra 1 and your teacher is Mr. Rosenblum, you're looking at that. But some of you actually have two or more teachers. So if I'm your teacher and Mr. Valencia is your teacher, make sure that you're doing both of them. Fine arts. If you're in choir, band, mariachi, any of those typical arts, you're doing the same post. All of you are doing the same thing. It's not going to be individual by class. All of you are submitting the same thing. If you're in AP Spanish Lit with Ms. Martinez, you look at the tab. Right there, there's some scheduled assignments. They're not due right now. They're scheduled. As well for AP Spanish language with Ms. Martinez. If you're in Spanish with Ms. Palacios, you're looking at Palacios. If you're Spanish with Rodriguez, look at Rodriguez. Garcia, look at Garcia. If you're in dual credit, you're doing the dual credit here. Now, if you don't have any fine arts and your class is dual credit, do not worry about the fine arts. You're not doing that. Our counseling resource, you could scroll down and you could see here. Now, this at the end is a college skill practice. This is the work that we did last week. If you haven't finished that, make sure that you submit that. We're still taking credit for that. So again, how do I find all of this? I click in the bottom here where it has classwork. And I'm pressing it so you could see where I'm looking at. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.